Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Xcite Racing League's GP3 division, coming to you around the international circuit of China, just on the outskirts of Shanghai. Should be an interesting race today, as I'm on board with Buzz the Word. He has the mother of all lag spikes, thankfully on his out lap, so that shouldn't hamper him too much. Yeah, the drivers are coming around this circuit, tight and twisty, long and flowing circuit. That should provide some great racing. My name is Hunter FX, and I'm joined by F1XP. And as I said, a few drivers like this track, notably Azar, who ended up winning the F1 division on Sunday, but quite a few find it very tricky, especially that corner before the back straight. Is it something that you found trouble with when you were racing?
A little bit. It can be a pain in the backside. In the dry, not too much, and once you get your rhythm going, not too much. But in the wet, definitely yes. That is a pain in the band. If I was on a wheel, it probably would be as well. But no, I never really had too much trouble with that corner. It's a long corner, it drags on, and you can definitely think about the straight. It gives you a long time to think about what you're going to do if you're behind a car.
Any other corners that stand out on this track? I mean, obviously that long turn one was an eternity until you get back on the power.
I like what they were on this map. It's called turn 9 and 10. I like that. I like how turn 9 and 10. I like it where you got that nice flowing right and then it's double left. I like how that works because it's easy to mess up there. Very easy to mess up there.
Would you say the middle sector, that long left and right, is similar to Malaysia?
Yeah, very.
Yeah, I've always thought of that.
Just a bit tighter.
A bit tighter. And finally, what times are you expecting from these guys? I mean, I know 35s was F1 division and mid 36s. I'm guessing about
mid 36s.
Yeah, I'm guessing about a 36.5 is going to be.
They'll be in the 36s. Yeah, definitely in the 36s. Championship standings up on screen.
Yeah,
well, the Red Bulls are winning that one.
Yeah, if you want to go through them, because I don't have them.
Alright, the Red Bulls of Mr. Deeds and Bright in first and second. Super first. 62 points, 35 for Mr. Deeds. I was the best in third. Those three have all been in tier 6 at 1 point, so it's pretty cool to see. He's only 2 points behind Mr. Deeds. RNK Demons and Lotus in fourth. Third is the Word, which is so unlucky. He won one race. He could have won, well, 2 more, really, to be honest. Well, he's in fifth. Tibbs in sixth. The third has gone pole. Seventh is Shane Sophie in the Williams. By Jamesy after his first race last time out. He got second in 8th now with 18. Big H 91 in 9th. Brandon Rules in 10th. RBZ in 11th. Craig Turner, which lags out a lot, is actually in 12th ahead of Tommy Racer.
So championship standings look pretty interesting at the moment. As we said, the 2 Red Bulls leading the way at the top. I don't have constructors this week, but they are leading the constructors title. We'll have it next week.
There you go, they're already in the 36s. Let me just check. I can't even remember what the 35.999 was last season's pole time in GP3.
Who was that set by?
Mr. Indigo.
He was the qualifying specialist back then, wasn't he? But
well, at this point he was doing bad in the championship. It was his first good race and he lagged out on that 3.
Lagged out as well, interestingly. Yeah, so 36.8 from Mr. Deeds at the moment is divisional pole. Now he was
I'm having a lag.
That is word 36.4.
New. I'm actually just having straight up lag. 2 minutes maybe. If I just throw it on somebody quickly. Yeah.
Reckon they can hear me. Alright. Interestingly. So Obviously, you guys get your messages in as where sorts out the problems there. Get your messages in to Xbox Live, Gamertag, Shadowhunter FX, or Gamertag F1X Speed. Get your comments and queries in. If you can still hear me, I'm sure whether you can or not. But go over a few things, which again will be mentioned nearer the time. But just to give you guys a few thoughts, just to think ahead, because people will be preparing. But we have a sort of confirmed date for the release of F1 2015, which will be coming out only on the Xbox One. We are to confirm that. Again, Codemasters haven't said that it's massively official yet, but they're saying they're preparing on next gen and they have to look to the future and so on and so forth. So release date is around about mid-June, June 15th, maybe into July, but June 15th or mid-June is saying about what it will be. So obviously we're making plans for that. Xcite Racing League are, and XRL Bubbles is going to be the head of F1 2015 when it gets up and running. He's already put a post in the forums if you want to go and have a look. But of course, if you're not on the forums or haven't signed up yet, XRL Bubbles is the gamer tag you want to save. If you want to get joined in on F1 2015 when that gets up and running. Of course, it'll be a couple of weeks once the game is actually released for the league to start up again, obviously, because new cars, new handling model, etc., etc. So that's to look forward to. Obviously, you've got the Project Cars leagues by XRL Bernie, which will be up and ready when, well, the game's already out actually for Project Cars. So there's that.
Socials every day.
Yeah, socials every day and so on and so forth. So big plans for that. There will also be an option, even though we have said that this is going to be the last season in Xbox 360 for Xcite Racing League. There will be an option after this season is finished, because I will set up one myself, that anybody is welcome to join if you are still in that situation, the same as me, haven't got an Xbox One yet, and still want to play F1 in a league circumstances. So that will be available. I'll give more details once probably around about Italy, Singapore time. I'll get some names down, etc. It won't be, as big as, what it is here, with streams and everything else, but we'll try and make it as good as possible. A good racing is what we're looking for, so that's later with that, but we're back into here now. Everything sorted now, Wes?
I would hope so. I don't know, I haven't had lag on the streams for months now. I had a bit last night, which was a bit all about, but I just had some then.
Wasn't that bad?
No, it was more of a lag spike, really.
It was right at the end.
Yeah, it was the whole of basically half of the straight. Wrong straight I had it for there. So I'm just going to put it down to a lag spike, and I've turned, just to be safe, on all the devices I possibly can. And moved as much metal away from my laptop as possible.
Yeah, that's the best way to go for it. So Third is the Word is currently on pole position of 36.4, 2/10 ahead of the Bevan 119. I said this last week that this guy was meant to be joining, and he didn't last week, but he's now here.
Gary sent a message saying, I'm surprised that Michael hasn't spoke about cows yet.
That was
funny.
I'm not going into that. There's a time and a place. It's not here.
Funny.
Not here. We're about F1 racing. You know what? Fine.
Not cow shootings.
You know what? Fine. Andy's brought it up.
No,
right,
we're not. No, we're not bringing up that. No, I say no.
Alright, fine.
No, because I don't want this sort of. You can keep that to your radio station. Keep that argument with them.
Everybody knows it if you want to have a look. But anyway, so Bevan is now in this week. He's currently on second, which is a good start boost for him. Mr. Deeds is currently in third, with Shane in fourth. Bog, B1GH91. I believe he has a penalty on for this race, doesn't he? Poor guy. He has a penalty for this race, hasn't he? I think.
I feel like it's like a 10 sec. I think it's like a 10 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
Something that I can't remember.
Yeah, so he's
It's in the
got,
report. I read it down.
I'll quickly look at it. I'll quickly look at it and
You can go find it just to double check. See if maybe it was put on to last week's race or not. But the word doesn't improve. I don't know. No, I don't remember it being. I know the only one being put onto last week was GP2. I don't know if anyone was put onto GP3 last week. Because Tibbs didn't. No, Thing didn't finish. I don't think.
No, he didn't.
So we'll be put to this one.
Oh,
You haven't said yet, have you?
Yeah, because he retired, didn't he?
Yeah, that was it. So yeah, it'd be 10
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, so he's retired. So he's got that to worry about. Also, we do have a notable absentee of RBZ, who, by the way, does have a minute's worth of penalties when he races his next race. He's not here this week, but if he does race again, because I have the distinct impression I don't think he will, but when he turns up, we'll have a minute's worth of penalties to cope with. So from the last race in Bahrain, which we all remember quite vividly. I don't want to remember it too much, but it's still there in the back of my mind. But these guys will produce us a good race ahead today. So Jackie 2 tank is in his
Actually, if you don't remember the race last week, you know where the green flag is? Yeah, go over that and there's the video to last week's race.
We've actually done that.
Yeah.
How?
Do it for every week.
You put a link.
Every week, everywhere. Supercar's going to not
So a minute 40 to go, so these guys are more or less on their final runs of quali.
Have you said about the rain?
I was not going to mention that until the race started.
Ah, too late.
But
Mention
thanks
it.
for doing that. Yes, we have 100%. We have 100% chance of rain in the race today.
I was just thinking if they put wet setups on.
I think quite a few people have. I'm looking at eyes at the moment. His top speed going into turn 1.
Those are the words off the track.
Okay.
It's
So
in the
third
gravel at the end of turn 3.
is, right, so that his improvement of currently pole position done and dusted. Eyes
He's done a
39.
He's done a 36.4. Demons has gone second with a 36.541.
Oh.
Third is Shane with a 36.654, sorry, and then a 36.671 by the Bevan, and then Big H 91 is on a 36.7 and a 36.8. Mr. Deeds. I have invited him,
You have.
so yes.
Good.
Gary Alburn also continues to say, "Where's Michael's track guide?" I don't know. Where's Michael's track guide?
It's
Too late now.
I have to mention a few things. I
Mention a lot of things.
have to mention a
23
few
seconds
things that were
left.
important. So
Yeah. The Bevan is, I think it's the Bevan. Bevan? How do you say it?
I call him Bevan.
Bevan. I'll call him Bevan then.
Bevan
Just
would
starts
be
his
too
final
weak.
lap. Bevan then. We'll call him Bevan. Big H 91, 6 seconds left. He's not going to get around that last one in that amount of time. Craig
He's
Sons got
gonna
back in
improve,
about 2
like,
seconds.
Oh my word, 2 seconds.
I don't know if he's actually managed to get in. Big H is not going to improve. He stays 5th at least, or most, or whatever you want to call it. Mr. Deeds.
No, he's
No,
not
that's
improving.
not. That's nowhere near. Sadly.
Tibbs.
Tibbs is going around there. Super Bra has only just really started. But as the word crosses the line, of course, not going to, because of course you. Oh my god.
That hasn't made it. But we like
Demons
that, or
then.
we didn't get in.
Demons is second and about to go around the last corner now. Is it an improvement? Let's find out. A little bit wide in the last corner. But straight away not improving. So I think it's down to the Beaver now.
Tibbs is going around the final corner. Was a 37 flat. Has not improved. It's 38 on his
The
final
Bevan.
run.
It's the Bevan. It is the Bevan. 119. This is the race last week. He's here
Oh.
this week in the Williams. You can't really tell there's a little bit of lag down straight, which is going to happen from time to time in this race. But Zoo 9, the track's well known on this game for that. And the Super Bar, of course, Jab's the leader at the moment. I think 8th place is also on a lap, so you never know. He could improve. The Bevan's going to come around the last corner.
Wow,
There was no
Super
bollard.
straight line speed.
Oh. 36. No, not an improvement.
Superbra isn't going to improve either, so he starts P8. Wow, Superbra's top speed at the end of the straight there was 214. I don't know what error he's running or what he's doing there, but starts P8, championship leader right down there. But 7 tenths covering 10 drivers there. That's a pretty close field. A bird is the word, taking pole at a 36.4. Very good time there. The Demons on the front were with him. Shane and then Bevan on the next race. So the Williams have done very well. Bogeyed and Deed 5th and 6th. We'll go through the rest of the field when we're in the garage. I think... Is that his first pole? I think it is.
I don't know.
I'm normally...
I feel like it shouldn't be.
I normally put it down. I normally have a record of it. I'm not organised this season.
Gary Allbone says, does Craig Senna ever race? Never gets to do a lap.
He does. He
tries to be fair to him.
He has finished the race.
This season?
One.
No. Oh. All the way back in Tier 6.
Is it going to be... Oh, wine word is full wet. Wow. So
we're going to have to call this.
Let's see if drivers... Well, considering it's a full wet race, it's going to be down to those that are either really good in the wet or have got the setup on and have gone for the compromise.
He's back. It's too late, Craig.
Yeah, he asked me for an invite, so I did.
To see if it'd stay in, really, innit?
Right. Let's go through the field for this 28, yeah, it's 28 laps of the Chinese Grand Prix, and he's gone again. Oh, yeah. Just watch the stream, Craig. Watch the stream.
Don't invite him back, because it's just going to put drivers off now.
Right, so third is the word in the Sauber. Takes pole position ahead of Demons in the Lotus. That's good qualifying for Demons. He's needs some good results to climb up the table, as I believe where he was. The two Williams, Shane and Bevan, third and fourth. Very good showing for them. Well, guys, maybe he's got the penalty on for this race, so that in his mind, he starts P5 with Mr. Deed in 6th. He wants to close some points on his teammate Superbra, so being ahead of Superbra at the start helps. Tim starts 7th, the second Sauber, with championship leader Superbra starting in 8th. I's the best, bit below par qualifying in 9th, but he always comes back in the race, so we'll see about him. Jackie 2 Tank, replacement for Ribs in the Mercedes, starts 10th, with Tommy Racing 11th with Ferrari. Brandon Rules would not be very happy with that qualifying, starting in P12.
I think by James he would be the most unhappy.
Yeah, James even worse, starting in 13th. And then we got both and Wes. So, prediction.
Yep, send the predictions in, because I know you're watching, Gary. I know F1 and Burnout is watching, and others as well. Top 3, it's full wet, it's going to be nuts. I don't know how the Bevan is, the Bevan. I'm going to go with... Why not? Let's go with Shane Sophie to win. Arcade Demon 2nd, and the Bevan in 3rd.
That's more or less what you went with last night, and it didn't really work out for you, did it?
Shush!
Yeah. The thing is, it was changeable conditions in that race, so I'm going to think of this logically. Who do I know is good in the wet? Ice is good. Steve is good. So I'm going to go... No. I thought he was.
Not changeable conditions.
He's good when it's, raining all the way through. So I'm going to go with Deeds. I'm going to go with Deeds first. Ice second, Superbar third. Yeah.
You've gone for a Tier 6, haven't you? I've gone for basically all the new drivers this season. You've gone for all Tier 6.
But I need to put my light on because it is all of a sudden gone very dark. I hate the weather around my area today. It is.
I ain't too far off. It's not too dark here though. Nice.
No word of a lie. It's been raining and sunny about 7 times today since this morning. Ridiculous. Okay.
Gary
Go
Allburn
back.
says Brandon to come top 6, my rival. Well, hashtag my rival. Sorry. So he said top 6 for Brandon from 12th place on the grid. See if that comes true. Look at that rain. It's very heavy rain there. You can see the puddles on the grid already. Doesn't look like it's clearing up anytime soon.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that. Let's go and gauge up, see what we're talking about.
That ain't happening.
What isn't happening?
Nothing. Why is it from
That was good timing. You are live on the stream, please do not swear. Okay, a few predictions come in. Wes has gone for... What did you go for, Wes?
Oh,
You went
don't make me
for-
remember. I think I went for Shane Sophie to win. Second was... Oh no. Oh no,
Second
what
was
did I
Demon
literally
and
just
Bevan
say?
was third, wasn't it?
There you go, yeah, then I NK Demon, then Bevan.
And I went with Deeds first, Super second, and I third, or something in that order.
Do you not see us a wet
Nobody
race?
votes for me.
I
thought
said
you were-
second.
I thought you were good with the where.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough. Right. Yeah. Let's get underway. Good luck, guys.
Also,
you
Gary
up?
Allburn says Brandon to come top 6. Or
Oh,
something
so
like
you're
along the
proud
lines
of
of
him.
Can
hashtag
I say you have
hashtag my rival.
vote to destroy his
Who's
vehicle?
begging for me to get a top 6?
Gary Allburn.
Woo! Yes, Gary.
First-
Hashtag
destroy
my
his
rival,
vehicle.
he says.
Sorry. Right. Be
That's
careful,
good.
turn one, guys.
This is gonna be good. I feel like this could be mental. Are you
I'm
ready
gonna be
for some
able to
insane
see-
racing?
You're not going to be able to see anything in the turn one.
No, you're not. Are you ready for some
Oh.
insane racing? You won't see entertainment like this at the Monaco Grand Prix.
Oh, don't even start. You get to Monaco and it's full wet.
Oh god.
We'll gloss over that in a minute.
Yeah.
When it comes to it. Yeah. Right, so those words on pole position with Demons alongside him. 28. Well, they're going to be longish laps because there's about a 49, 150 to get around here in full wet, roundabout. But Charlie White's taken a long time with the lights and he's finally turned them on. We've got 4, 5 lights. Lights out and away they go.
They took a long time to move. Everyone's struggling so bad. Look at them. That was the
Looking
slowest
back.
start ever.
Looking back from Bird.
Can you
cannot
see anything?
a thing. I can see a few cars. Are they getting around nicely?
There's
A few
4
bumps
tapping.
pouring.
It's very bumpy.
No, 3, 4 wide.
There's cars spun, I think. No, maybe.
No, they're still going it. They're going
there's
4 wide.
spinning. There's
They're
a
going
wall.
4,
There's
5 wide.
a McLaren in the wall.
Oh,
There is a
God.
McLaren in the wall. There's Jamesy in the wall. No, there's a little bit of lag with Jamesy. But he probably did get a tap. He has slowed up a little bit. It's a bit insane. You cannot see anything in the midfield. They're trying to scrabble for traction. They're all aquaplaning everywhere. Everyone's going wide. This is insane. They're trying to get onto a piece of road that no one else is on. The top 2 have gone because of everybody else just
Ball,
clambering
I'll
in.
go down to Sauber. Just going through turn.
This is 9 and 10, so 8 and 7.
There's more or less, apart from a couple of drivers there in turn 1 and 2, more or less got
They're still
through.
side by side.
No
So there was
dive
McLaren
bomb
that had
anyway.
been spun at the end of basically turn 2.
Cannot see a thing if you
Oh,
look
there's a
forward.
Ferrari going up the inside of Shane. And he's done that nicely. A little tap Shane trying to go around the outside of turn number going 10, 11, 12. This is long 12. We spoke about earlier. I said it's hard in the rain for traction, and Shane tries to go around the outside for someone else, and it's not going to work. It could possibly work sometimes with a little bit of lag, and that Ferrari was the Ferrari of Tommy Racer. Oh, going to be a bit insane in the hairpin, and there you go. That's Shane missed his brakes at the hairpin first time round. All of this track in the full wets right now, and it's difficult with the braking and the fuel and everything else and the spray, and it's a bit insane.
Oh goodness gracious.
Everyone's got a bit wide on the last corner. Jackie Two Tanks managed to rob Tommy Racer by not going wide. It's who can keep it on the tarmac, and the top 2 side cars done a good job.
Top
Still,
two got fully,
oh, turn one
I
is
think the top
amazingly
two-
difficult.
top two have got fully wet setups on because they're pulling away
Yeah.
so much.
It's amazingly, it seems like everybody is so close, and the first two corners are very difficult in the wet, and they're just sliding everywhere, trying to get out of the spray, trying to keep it on the track, and everyone's just aquaplaning off and everything. I don't even know who the top two are. I think it's Bird is the Word, and Demons.
There's a Red Bull.
There's a Red Bull and a
flying
Mercedes. That was a
Wow.
Mercedes that's been hit. I don't know what Mercedes it was. I feel like, oh, that's sadly Jackie 2 Tank, I think. Jackie 2 Tank down to 8th now.
It has been T-boned by a Red Bull. That Super Bra. Bra must have been, because these is up there in first. Wow. Championship leader. It was.
Everybody is struggling like crazy here. So I don't know if you whipped down that turn one just to see what happened in the car. I don't even know if I caught it. Just so we can ask him afterwards, because he obviously, I don't know if he just lost it or he was spun.
It to me that it was like 5 or 6 wide going into turn 1. So
It really was, yeah.
much else could have been done. Look how the top two are just dragging each other along. Crocodile is looking at the back of D's. We've got Williams in P6.
He's trying to get out of the spray. That's Bevan. It's Bevan.
Yeah.
Bevan or Bevan. Well, he's got a little tap from Fry mid corner. In the background, I think
Williams at the back.
he's being passed by James in the Fry there. It looked like.
That's Shane, isn't it? Shane.
Yep,
Shane is
there's
struggling.
Shane.
I think going by qualifying result and initial race pace, Shane has gone for the dry setup. There's a
Oh, someone's gone wide. Who's gone wide at the front?
Steve's gone
Steve.
wide. And
So who's that McLaren?
Just sneaking his way through.
Bug-Eye
running
then. So that must mean it was Eyes the Best that was
outside.
spun then. That must mean Eyes the Best that was spun at turn one then. If Bug-Eyed is up there still.
Might have been.
to be.
He's looking at the back of Deeds. Notice that Tibbs is on the inside of him, and he doesn't until
He's
late
going to go
on.
wide anyway. He's gone
Fifth break.
straight off.
Oh, he's going to lose it. People load of position.
He's gone down to 7th. He's 8th. He's now 8th.
Wow.
That's how quick you lose places right now. They are squabbling like madness. Now Jackie's back up to 7th.
Well, guys, into P3. Wow. 10 seconds for Jackie, Brandon, and Superbra. After the first.
Oh, I think there's a fry of Tommy that's just jumped on the inside of the bit. Bevan. Oh, he's going to tap him, Bevan. You can't really see anything from this camera angle because they're just two sprays. Don't even see the actual cars themselves. They're still side by side going into turn 11 and 12.
P5, he is. Wow. What a start by Tommy. Unbelievable stuff. I think he likes wet weather. I think,
It's working a bit, yeah, it's working alright for him now.
I think we found a solution for him. Wet weather. I think if he wastes wet, and then he's going to be right out there with the, well, top 2 of the way, but he's up there in the P5, started in 13th.
Oh, Bevan's a late breaker, and that's working it. Didn't expect him to make it then.
He's in the room, he is. Well, give him enough room that is necessary. Third is the.
Oh, Tommy's gone a bit wide. Bevan can take him.
Yeah.
Going, oh, they're going to be side by side in turn 1. If Bevan can just get ahead before it would be better.
Would be better for the both of us.
Both of them as well, and he's just ahead. He's good. And now there's a Mercedes. That's Jackie. That's Jackie. He's trying to feed his way up. There's nicely. Gives him a little tap. Close. He's sneaked his way through by giving him a little tap. Paint rubbing, tyre rubbing. Ooh, it's very close. Even in the wet, it's very close
Like
conditions.
that.
It is. He's not going to do that. You cannot see anything.
Dive out the spray bit.
No, he's not going to think about that. Oh, he might.
He is.
The door's left open.
Oh.
In the background, it's very close as well. Nice move by Tommy there to get back past Jackie.
So what he was doing, as soon as he got under power, the back end was started spinning up. Just used that to lever himself back up into P6 now. Covering a little bit of pace. Maybe he's got added aero on. I think that's what it is. Jackie is at P7. You've got Deeds recovering with a P8. And you've got
The Fryer by James just repassed the Williams
James
in that
Shane.
2 corners.
Shane is really struggling with positions, but not as struggling as much as Superbro. Down to P11 after that incident. Brandon in 12. And then you got Eyes in 13th, obviously, after that turn 1 incident. You got Bird He's got about 6-second lead. Which, by the way, he's got the fastest lap by him. Well, in fact, I wonder why the top two are pulling away. Just look at the fastest lap time. 49.8 just been set by a guy
Yeah,
who was
wow, yeah.
50.5, and then the next best is a 52.7.
That's what clear air does for you.
Clear air, and obviously wet setup, I think, for those two at the front.
I think the person in third just put, Big H just put his personal best lap time in, and he's got a bit of a clear air and a bit of a gap to fourth now.
Yeah,
And
still-
it's the
still
Bevan versus
1.2
Tibbs.
still 1.2
And in the background, Jackie is
slower.
still trying to fight with Tommy for sixth place, so it's fights everywhere right now, really. And they're all a bit close to comfort. You can just see these red dots in front. You can't really see cars, it's just the red dots so the spray of water.
Oh, that's Tommy on the inside of Jackie just
Oh, he
defending
nearly
his
lost the
line.
rear end there.
Yeah.
And Jackie's going to get through. Tommy lost traction out at the corner and Jackie had it. And that, oh, that was close.
That's the problem with the Ferrari engine cars, I seem to find. They're not good on traction, especially at this track. Everybody says the cars are all equal, but they all have
Well,
different
you say Ferrari powered cars. I wanted a Marussia last season at this track.
Yeah, but you can say that the traction on it is that brilliant.
It wasn't that brilliant.
In any Ferrari shop car, especially before wet.
But then we've got a Sauber
So-
leading.
Likes the wet weather, I don't even know. Well, Bevan, can't see anything from Bevan's car, but he's on the inside now at Tibbs. And he takes fourth place with the slipstream, a little bit of lag as per usual. With this back straight, gets the braking done, and the apex, so into fourth place for Bevan. He can now start chasing the hog-eyed podium place.
Right, yeah. One lap going on to lap 6 now already. Say already, it's been a while into this race, but it's a bit nuts.
Jackie's having a look at Tibbs into turn 1, and be brave move going on the outside, so it looks to the inside. Whoa! Tibbs was a bit early braking on there in front of Jackie, but maybe Jackie was a bit caught out. Lucky that Jackie did not lose any of his front wing there. Him is
Tommy still.
and then we've got like a three-way battle with Deeds,
Deeds, Shane, and Jamesy.
yeah, the 8th
The side by
place at the moment.
side is Jamesy and Shane. Still, I swear every time I see them, they're changing positions.
Oh.
Shane's misses brakes a little bit there, and James is going to go through. Deeds stays ahead of them both in 8th.
Back of Deeds as he does that. Just trying to cope with this car, Jackie. Way through the corners. Have a look back. Trying to have a look at the back of Tibbs. Do you know how long full wets last?
In the race yesterday, how long did they last? How was
I
yours?
think. Well, when did we go on to full wets? It was into by lap 11. I think it was wets by 14, wasn't
It
it?
was wets by the halfway point, so you did half the racing one.
Yeah.
Maybe
they
it's
weren't-
halfway point.
Yeah, they weren't that great at the end.
You can one stop, of course. Where's
Oh,
Tommy's going for
Tommy!
Jackie? It's a bit late.
Lunge.
You got him though. No, going out the back, I can do that leg swipe. You can once. Don't even need to stop really. And well, God, Jackie nearly lost it. Nice save. You don't even need to stop on wets. You don't even need to stop if you can get your
don't
tyres
need
there.
to. You don't need
But
to,
you-
but
Probably better.
good pit and gain
If Demons
most of the time.
wanted to, if Bird pitted and got stuck in traffic, he could possibly just stay out this time, so that's fine.
Oh, seeing how far them two are.
But you're necessarily, if you're going to do one stop on, you might as well just pit at the halfway point. So around about 14, 15, 16, 14, 13. Those sort of laps.
Bevan meantime is catching up to Bog-Eyed for P3. So Bevan is still sniffing at a podium potentially.
Good race so far, good fighting.
Relatively clean race than it was.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you could blame a Pollard, but...
Can definitely blame Pollard.
Oh, Bevan's locked up. Bevan's locked up massively. Locked up massively.
Tommy Razor went wide.
Tommy went wide as well. But Bevan's gone behind Tibbs. That's what it's going to be like today. Keep your car on the track, don't make any mistakes. The rewards are sweet. Now Tommy is defending himself against Jackie. He got past Jackie. He get ahead of Jackie.
He got past Jackie, I think a lap or two.
He's going to the hairpin. James is ahead of Shane. And Supervisor is 11th. With Ice the best 12 in still fastest lap is a 49.8. That's the word.
Jackie looking up the inside of Tommy. Technically still, I would call this turn 2 really. Feels like turn 2, this is turn 2. And then this is turn 3. No, that's turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. This is 6. This is 5, and then that's 6. So yeah, I was right. Turn 2. Turn 1 and 2 are technically 4. But that's how long they are.
Almost goes back on itself, that turn 1. Sanity just a way on.
And you've also got the elevation change as well. Which makes, I would say, turn 2 to 3 quite nice.
Do you know if any of these drivers are on a wheel?
I have no clue. Absolutely zero clue.
Saying that though, as Alex Ham proved to me, doesn't really seem to be that much difference between pad and a wheel.
Nah, if you get it right. Yeah.
Watching Bird for a while. I'm gonna have to start my corner cutting checks anyway, so classic ball on in the final corner. He's now doing 51s. Was doing a 51 that final lap.
Oh, that's Jackie up the inside of Tommy at the hairpin. They are locked together. Coming out of it, now going into the turn. The last corner, Tommy's on the inside. They're alongside each other. They're giving each other some nice rhythm. Bollard has technically just spun Tommy. So that's Jackie's place.
That was never going to work.
That was going to work if the Bollard didn't spin him. The Bevan went off on the last corner though, because he's all the way back in 5th and lost a lot of time on Tibbs. So once again a mistake by the Bevan. Still, where's Brandon? I haven't said Brandon's name at all this race.
13th is at the back.
So by Jamesy in 9th. 10th is Shane, 11th is Superboy, you said. Ahead of Eyes the Best, so your one is not going well so far.
Would have been fine but for the instance, but then your one isn't doing fine either. As you said, Demons.
I said Shane, Demons, and the Raven, so no, I'm not.
No.
I got Demons right.
None of us said Bird is the word.
No, I felt like he was gonna lag out. Oh, that's it. Baven's gone again. He's gone wide again. At the same corner as he did the other lap. And now Jackie's 2 tanks through. There's another mistake. I think that's mistake number 3 or 4.
Way too many mistakes at the moment.
Number 3, that one. Yeah, number 3 mistake.
Train getting off.
Yeah, it's still going to stay worse. No, it's not quite bad.
Not as... I feel it's not as down as hard.
There's
as
pitting.
Oh.
That is Tibbs. Tibbs and others are in. It's already on. It's only about 9. So maybe is it a 1 or a 2 stop then? No way. But now it's a question of, is it a 1 stop on these wets or is it a 2 stop on these wets? Because there's a load of people in.
Wets for Tibbs. He's not on intermediate, so don't think yet. Full wets for Bevan. Doesn't get held up.
Full wets for Tommy. Full wets for Mr. Deeds. And full wets for Brandon. I'm guessing full wets for Brandon. Yeah, so everyone's just gone straight back on the full wets. So, maybe that might explain the Bevan's mistakes. You said about you did like half the race on them, but they've already put it after lap 9.
I did half the race on them. I felt I could have taken them a little bit more further, maybe 3 or 4 laps further, but the performance was dropping off by the time they got to the end. I couldn't push as hard as I could. I said I don't even know, but saw what Carr did in GP2 last night, and he pitted from, well, what was the lead, or around the lead, and he dropped down to 8th and never recovered, so it depends. It really depends how good you are in the wet and where we can work it, make the strategy work.
Bird stays out.
Now for Eyes in 8th, the Bird, Super Bra in 7th, Shane in 6th. They're so far back, and now because they're pitted, it's spread the field a bit.
Anyone else pitting? Not yet. Top 3 will stay out. 4th place stays out, so I don't know what's going on here. These 3 cars are very, very close though for 6th, 7th and 8th. As we said, 5th stays out. And 8th pits, Super is in.
Just as Shane went through the final corner, he hit the bollard and is now floating.
Yeah, but the bollard was already flown on mine.
We're not getting that again.
Well, it doesn't destroy the vehicle, but it can spin you, as we saw with Tommy race earlier. He's got back on the full wet stand for Super Bra. Undercut on the 2 people he was battling with, you would think, maybe.
That's going to drop him to the rear of the field at the moment, though, so it's a gamble nonetheless. 6 Eyes climbing his way up through the field in P7. But in P5 is now James Lee, so
the first of the pebble so far is Tipton.
Following sort of like a chase group at the moment. Chasing down those that have stayed on.
Where's the word lead just got a lot bigger. Where's the word has pulled a massive gap from 2nd now.
Just consistent.
This is getting bigger and bigger, so controlling this one once again.
Look at this one, so the last few lap times, so wow, actually his last lap was pretty bad, 52.1. Yeah, he's done a 50.5, 51.5, 51.4, 50.9, 52.2, 9.8 on lap 4, then we go to Demons. Well,
Demon stays out. Oh, we've got Eyes is gonna get Shane. He's on the slipstream, he's already through into 6th place. No, he's now halfway past. Straight into the braking zones. Eyes is already through into 6th. Hopefully Shane doesn't miss his brakes. Gives Eyes a little tap through the corner. It's right, Eyes stays ahead into 6th place.
That's why Bird is
5th place pits.
Away. Demon's last lap was 154. 3 seconds slower than what Bird's Word is doing. So
who else is in then? By Jamesy now.
Was running 5th, so a little bit interesting sway of
been massively undercut. Massively undercut by Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
So it's working for them. Everybody else.
The question is though, can the guys that are staying on the full wets in their first stop? I mean their first
they haven't managed.
They
haven't. There's nothing to worry about from Bird is the worst point, because no one's beaten his fastest lap yet. If someone had beaten it, then I would be a bit like, oh, they're beating me. They're doing fast laps, you know.
Yeah, but even if they do, look how far Tibbs is back from Birds of the World. Birds of the World could pit and still be way ahead of Tibbs.
Wonder if he's still building his lead even now. Now it's like
Yep. Could be. Ridiculously consistent. He's not corner cutting because I've checked him. Clean.
and you got pole as well, but not very much.
Not by much. No, it's just maybe wet weather is his specialty.
He did well in Malaysia, didn't he?
Fine with
Did it rain in? Did it rain in Malaysia? I feel like it did.
I don't think it did.
Ah, that's annoying.
Tibbs is out of Bevan. Bevan has caught right up to Tibbs now on his back straight to the hairpin. This is 4th, 7th place at the moment. Bevan got a way better exit. Got another hairpin, almost side by side, coming to the final corner. Surely Tibbs has got it for now. Pulls ahead, the spray in front of his eyes. And Bevan, can he use the slipstream? Didn't really get the best exit.
The Bevan is fastest of the pitters so far. Yeah, he's going faster than
Bevan did a
Tibbs.
51. Bevan did a 51 on that lap, but he's in well, traffic in the way of Tibbs at the moment, who's, despite being on fresh tyres, he's slower. He's really struggling to get these tyres working for him. Bevan looks a lot faster. Catching up to now Shane, one of the first people to stay out on these tyres for longer than these guys. Obviously they've hit it.
I feel like all these guys from 7th onwards are having to do 2 stops. And the guys that haven't do 1. That's why I feel like it's just happening.
I don't think a 2-stop in the full west, no. It lasts a long time.
They're gonna be a lot worse than you know.
He could get halfway. He could get halfway and then pit. Depends how good you are on the tyres. I mean, you could actually get the whole race distance on one set of tyres. They're that really good. Much better than the intermediates. Intermediates you have to make 3 freaking stops. They're 50%, but now Tibbs is out on the back of Shane. Can barely see anything. And dives up on the inside. Now is Shane going to let his teammate Bevan through? The answer is kind of.
No, not really. No.
No, not really.
Door was there if you wanted it.
He's trying to fight. He's trying to fight back up Tibbs, but Tibbs has got the racing line in the final corner. Got it. And collapsed with Bollard in the final corner as well. So these guys are moving up. Now is Shane going to let him through? No, going into turn 1. Whoa, moves a little bit. Bevan's on the
Yeah, he
inside.
closed the door.
Got them on
Bevan's just gonna get him. He's just gonna have better traction anyway out of this next corner, so I don't know.
Yeah, Bevan's got it. So you can see now these are effectively the lead pack chasing, and they've already cast aside Shane. The next driver up from that is Eyes the Best. Currently running in P5, so 1-6. Now Tibbs' best lap of 50.5, which matches Demon's fastest lap as Bevan's. This is working. Let's see what lap third is going to do, who is still extending his lead.
Jackie 2-Tank is all over the back of 3rd place right now. He's on the back of Big H.
Wow. 52. That's a high 52 by the leader third. Really struggling at that final corner. Stevens does a high 53. So interesting. Oh wow, big cut by Jackie into the final corner. He is off not to make the overtake on Bugger, but that was a huge cut that final corner. Really doing that.
Eyes picks.
I think
I feel like with that one
too
stop.
late. Well, he's
No,
going
it's
for
the
the
one stop,
halfway. He's going for the halfway strategy.
Makes a lot of sense.
Guy, wow. Car just snapped him in that on turn 2. It just said no. And Jackie's now all over him. Going into turn 4 or turn 6. Yeah, eyes has dropped all the way down into 12, but he's just coming out ahead of Brandon. So that has not worked out for him. But he's going to have fresher tyres and may be good at the end. So the way I see it at the moment, if Hawkeye and Jackie pit now, they'll come out behind Tibbs 7. I think even Demons might be in trouble as well. Jackie's all over the back of Bug-Eye. He's just losing so much time on this. Oh, Jesus. He landed that long right hand with
Shane
Jackie.
Sophie has now been passed by Tommy.
Was Tommy pitted as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's with that group.
There's a door for Jackie, a little bit there.
Tiny bit of a door, almost cut the corner though to try and do that. Oh, into the back of Bug-Eye. Brake team got caught out. Losing way too much time fighting with each other. So what, the rain is stopping. It's not clouded over.
It's staying as wet.
Clouded over though as much.
I'm guaranteeing to you it's staying wet.
What I'm saying is now, if you're really fresh wet tyres, they'll be brilliant in this.
Hashtag I is the best.
Fastest laps by Tibbs and 7 on 51s. Going a lot faster than the guys ahead of him. He's going about 3 to 4 seconds a lap faster. Still got a lot of time to make up though.
So saying Sophie, the last of the zeros not stopped yet, and Bevan in 6 is Tibbs in 5th is the first of the stoppers. So Jackie 2 Tank has 10 seconds, 10 seconds for Super Bra, 10 seconds for Brandon. So that's
I
insane.
don't know what for. I think anyone I'm sure of is Super Bra. That's the only one I'm sure of. And Demon's gonna pit. He doesn't. So these guys are still going on. Is the 3rd and 4th gonna pit? Because Tibbs and Bevan are definitely catching. Are they gonna catch enough? Oh, another. Wow, Jackie, come on. Cutting that corner too much.
I feel like Shane is about to be mugged by Mr. Deeds and Super Bra, because Super Bra is getting this to work.
Oh.
He's going to nick his own teammate here. He's going to nick Mr. Deeds up the corner, trying to anyway, not going to get it done. So Super Bra, with the strategy he did of not pitting a lap later than this, he managed to get past by Jamesy. He pit on the same lap as by Jamesy that pit a lap later. That hasn't worked for Jamesy, there's too much, he's behind these two. Super Bra trying to pull it back though, 10th at the moment. And now stuck behind Mr. Deeds, which is stuck behind Shane, which has not pitted yet. And you can see the first hand difference in the traction. We were all wrong. Lap 21. Is that when they're going to pit, is it? Or is that when you guys were, I don't know.
Right, the rain's definitely easing up. You know what, if the
Shane got passed by Mr. Deeds,
and
now he's going to get passed by Super Bra.
If the track didn't have puddles,
there's such a difference between fresh and old tyres. Because Shane's getting mugged. He's getting mugged through the middle sector.
wow. Hawkeye defending 3rd place from Jackie, got into the hairpin, both on really wet worn tyres. Hawkeye just breaking time. The Jackie, they're both struggling to get the power, and you can see Tibbs is catching. Bevan
Nice move by James.
goes behind. Jackie, no, he's done it again. He's done it again. No, you can't overtake. But yeah, 154s. Jackie in are doing 154s, and Tibbs and Bevan are doing 151s. They're catching 3 seconds a lap.
Shane is getting mugged in all of the traction zones. He got passed by 3 cars on that lap. Space of about, I think, 5 corners.
He hasn't pitted, has he?
No.
Thing is, he's too late. He's way too late. If he pits now, he goes to the back of the field. So, he has to
Mr. Deeds versus
stay out
Superbras
of
still
it.
going. Actually, Shane's just
Oh,
repassed.
Bug Eye's gone. Bug Eye is gone.
I don't know where Mr. Deeds is. Mr. Deeds has gone off turn 1. Mr. Deeds has somehow got off turn 1. Superbras has gone past. Jamesy has somehow got retaken Shane due to obviously traction turn 1, but we lost Bug Eye, which was 3rd.
Yeah. Was battling with Jackie Tootank for 3rd, so Jackie has only got, well, he can only defend by himself over the eventually coming Tibbs.
I's the best, has a 49.9 as his fastest. He's only 100. He's only 0.01 basically off of the fastest lap.
So the conditions are getting much better. You know what I'm going to call this? Inters by the end. I know somebody's going to gamble on inters by the end. The rain has stopped. Or it's stopping.
No, it's still going.
It's stopping. It's very, very light drizzle. So if anybody's going to go on to inters, if the track dries up enough, you can see how much. So the top 3 are all struggling. There's like 4 or 5 cars at the back. Don't know what's going on
Yeah,
there.
I's the best. He's caught up to this. Yeah, I's caught up to them. He's caught up to the fight of Deeds, Jamesy, and Shane. And Shane's just braking super early because he's got no traction and nothing. And I's is just going to take him. I's in the 10th already, and Deeds is just trying to stay ahead of Jamesy, which is on 1 lap pressure to collect. Into the last corner. I think James has gone up the inside of Deeds. Can't really see it. I can see their dots going into the corner though. Oh no, I's went wide in the last corner, so he's messed himself over and he's been repassed by Shane. So it's not helping himself here, and this fight for 8th is continuing between Mr. Deeds and James, and Superbras pulled out nearly 5 or 6 or 7 seconds in the space of a lap to this lot. That's a bit insane.
Flying. Yeah, it's raining sector 1, but it's stopped sector 3. Pitch drops coming down, so you can still see the track. It's still got plenty of puddles.
So now I's is going to try and take Shane again, and he's going to get that done just on traction out of the corner you would expect. Into the next gear. No, actually he's not. He's not taking him yet. Shane is still on the inside of I's, but there might be a little contact there. I's just going to back around it straight, and if you go side by side through there anyway, but you can do it. But really in the wet with the dead tyres of Shane, it's near impossible for the both of them. Mr. Leeds is definitely struggling now.
Evan is in the slipstream on Tibbs, going to the inside. Grab P4, they're still catching us over there. The Demons pits on P2. So is that full wet or is that intermediate? Look.
Full wet, very.
But look. The others are not going to hit.
Better be full wet.
It's intermediate and it's a new front wing.
Oh, your race is gone.
Lost a bit of his end plate, and he's gone on intermediate. How are they going to work?
Your race is gone.
Wow. He's just
There's second
away a second, I would say. Yeah, he does, as he comes out.
Too many puddles. Puddles are horrible. Someone else has pitted out, and I feel like that's Shane, so if he's gone and done the same,
oh dear.
I'm cycling him a little bit, and wow, Tommy has got Superbras flying at the moment. He's trying his damn right hard to get past. He's flying. I wonder what Shane has gone on to. But I want to kind of see them pass Demons at the same point, because they're caught up to the right, up to the back of them. Superbras gives Tommy a tap.
For Shane.
So 2 people with sadly races are gone now, I think, because it's not working.
Two people that were on near the front of the field races are completely gone. Bird has got an absolute humongous lead. Got the whole straight and some of the hairpin, but now Bevan and Tibbs are now coming up. Bird does not pit. Still trundling around in 53s for the moment. Now Jackie has got Bevan right behind him. On into the hairpin. Ducks out to the slipstream.
Tommy Racer and Super R have passed him. Tommy Racer and Super R are past Demons. Demons now down to 7th place.
Bevan's got through. He's in the P2. The leader's so far ahead, but at least can make inroads.
Oh, Super R's. That's Jackie Chitank in the pits. Super R tried to go running outside of Tommy at the hairpin. He's not going to get it on traction into the last corner. He's going to be side by side and just ahead actually into the corner. So now Super R into 5th place. Good move into the last corner.
Intermediate for Jackie.
Everyone's just throwing it away at the front.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Because now Super R will go up to 4th.
Oh no, no, Jackie, no, he's going to come out of that battle. Come out of that battle.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Wait,
Oh, he's just getting out of the way. He's just completely got out of the way.
Wait.
Oh, he got out of the way. He didn't even need to get out of the way, to be fair to you. He had all the right to go for it.
But all credit to him.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm just going to be
He's in 10th now.
I'm just going to get bored of him. No,
It's not, no.
Yeah. Not yet. It's coming, but it's not yet. I think somebody might gamble on intermediates in the final 4 laps. I'm thinking. I don't think it's going to be any of the top 4. I think somebody in the midfield might go for it.
Races have been thrown away, sadly. Now Bird pits.
Ah. Right, so this is going to be the biggest question.
What's he going to do?
Intermediates, full wets. Well, this is the thing. Even if you see how much the other two are caught up.
Full wets,
He's got
full
only
wets.
Full wets. It's
Good
going
man.
always going to be close. It's going to be close with Bevan. Bevan has come around the final corner. The Bird is coming out. That's how much time they've gained. But the thing is with Bird, though, he's now on fresh tyres. Much fresher tyres than these guys behind, but he's lost an entire lead. Bevan can now see a target. He's got to keep on pushing.
Demons is staying out, and he's going to get passed by James being out.
Passes that
So
by
now
the way, Bevan 49.4.
Okay,
Going
Demons.
quicker.
That's it, they did that a bit late, didn't they? They needed to get in there and a bit earlier on in the stints. Demons is trying to keep it on the track round turn 1. He's got Mr. Deeds and Eyes the Best right on the back of him now, so he's going to get passed by these two out of turn number 3 and 4. Well, 3 and 4. Yeah, he is. Now Eyes is trying to nick Deeds. Eyes is going to nick Mr. Deeds because Mr. Deeds was stuck behind Demons for a corner, and now Eyes has to go around the outside of Demons. That can't work because this guy's on enter, so Mr. Deeds comes back at Eyes, and he gets back ahead, and they both managed to pass Demons. That was a bit close. Nice try by Eyes the Best to do that, but couldn't get it. And now Demons from 2nd to 9th.
Ah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable how it can all just change. So the weather just plays tricks with your mind and strategies all over the place.
There's a possibility for a Sauber 1-2 right now.
Possible. Very possible, but Bird, now because he's on his fresh tyres, even though he lost that entire lead, he's going to bring it back up again. Look at Demon, what he's doing, what lap he does on his intermediate tyres. Definitely not yet, but I still think there's 6 laps to go. Rain is...
It's not happening.
Lap he does. No. Oh! Well, I just need like there he's done a 1:56. 2 tank behind him has done the same mistake.
And Jackie's actually got it to work better than Demons though.
Yeah. But the Demons was in, well, in battles, he's going offline. Wow, third is just... Well, I was going to say that Bevan may have had a chance, but when he pressed tyres, third is absolutely
They
fine.
needed to do the time they're doing with the 49s. They needed to do them when they first pitted. They did it too
Yeah.
late.
Could have been ahead, but... I'm curious to see what time Bird's going to do.
Tommy Race is starting to struggle. There is a sort of dry line forming, but it's not going to work.
I can't believe that Super Bar's having a P4.
He's flying right now.
Does
He's
it?
the second
He
fastest
does
man.
it, he just recovers.
Second fastest man at the moment. Jackie 2 tank is actually past Demons for 9.
Okay, there we go. 47.5. 47.5, the third is the word. The only one in 47s by a mile. There we go.
That's fresh wet.
Press wets for you.
Got the gap when he needed to when everyone else was scrobbling for
Oh!
traction and places.
Super Bra hit the bollard at the final corner, he spun it. Oh! And then behind, Tommy did exactly the same thing.
Not exactly what you want.
He is pitting, they're going on 20 minutes as well. It is Mr. Deeds. Ah.
Someone has done something somewhere. Jackie 2 tank missed I think he missed the pit lane or something. He was in the gravel trap on the last corner, trying to get to the pit lane I think. I don't know if he messed up the last corner or what, but he's in the pit lane now. He's messed up the pit entry or something there. Unless he spun last corner into the gravel and decided to pit instead. Mr. Deeds has gone on to into.
No, he's gone completely wide turn 1. Alright, so that's
Jackie 2 tank's gone back onto full wets.
Wow. That's put Brandon, who's been, well, no offense to him, he's been off the pace this entire race, he's in 9th. You get 2 points out of it. Oh dear.
The high for best in the 7th.
7-3 now, if that is the word. He's just eclipsing that fastest lap. Lap by lap. Bevan's in the 151s. Nathan Tibbs is in the 50. P3. They're spread out a little bit. Oh! That bollard is floating in mid-air, but...
He's been floating through the whole race. That is Tommy in the pit lane.
Tommy into the pit. What is he doing? Now I know how you feel after last night.
Yeah, thank you.
People are going to full wet.
Thank
Now
you,
they're
yeah, I
going
know.
To intermediate. Oh dear. You're doing so well.
That was a 5th right there, if he just stayed out. Could have come out around about 9th now, hasn't he? Oh, he's just ahead of Brandon. He's just ahead of Brandon, I believe that is, in 8th place then. But is those Inches just going to fall off now the last couple of these 2 corners. Brandon's just going to wait and strike once the traction point comes. And there's a struggling Tommy in front of him. Actually, Tommy pulled away from Brandon out the
Interesting.
4th corner there. Okay. That shouldn't have really worked if you look at the floor, but okay. He's still ahead of him.
So...
He's still ahead of him.
Deceiving, isn't it? It's really deceiving. Sometimes just a YOLO strategy actually might pay off, but he's not.
He's not on the racing line.
No,
That's
no,
throwing him off.
No.
You need to be on the racing line for it to work.
Stevens has actually got 7th, he's sort of making it work. Ives in 6th. Jamesy now up into 5th. On P4, so they're just out on track at the moment. It's between Jamesy and I for 5th place.
Tommy's running away from Brandon.
Intermediates might work. Jamesy picks. So Jamesy was obviously waiting for Tommy to tell him what to do. In fact, actually, Demon's just come across. He's just on a personal best of 50.2 on his inters.
It's kind of inters, is it?
It's coming to inters. So it's now.
So that's Brandon in the pits, I think.
Yep.
There it is. So it's going to inters now.
Yeah, Demons has obviously said to him, go to intermediate tyres, it's working. Must will go for it, see what happens.
But then there's it's really the board line.
It's too
Because
much
there's the board line, look at the floor. It's like, that's wet, but inters may work. You've got to keep it on the racing line for it to work, that's the thing. Now Brandon goes under inters as well.
Superbras being very tentative on that middle sector. I think everybody on full left has been tentative, apart from, well, Bird.
Bird's still being a bit tentative.
Flying. Absolutely flying. Right, so what's Bird done? Bird on this lap, fastest lap was a 47.3. He's now done a 5.48. Fine for him.
He's on fresh.
And he's
Still
just,
wet.
He's just lapped Shane. Lap Shane. Coming on intermediate. Struggling. Really struggling.
It is for a while.
I think that's the problem. If you fresh inters might work. Inters that have been on for a long time, they're not going to work right now. Let's see what games people can make.
Eyes is now 5th, and I think Eyes will be fine in 5th. I don't know if Demons will catch him. Because Demons is just completely cocked. He just messed that up, didn't he?
To stay on the drying line. Or drier line.
Could be caught. Well, there's the fresh inters of Tommy could try and close him down, but we're on lap 27-28. Don't know if it's possible now.
I don't think it is possible, really. Oh no, not when Tommy goes by turn 1.
Well, Jackie repitted for the wets, didn't he? After all the inters running, and he's sadly down in 10th, and I feel like being a little bit closed down by Brandon now, so there could be a fight for the final point. Well, that's go on that. Third is the word. He's going to go on to the final lap. Probably deserves it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Come on, was it? He won in Australia due to inheriting the win by outgoing Laganau, I believe.
Yeah.
And then he was gonna win Malaysia, and he lagged out. Then in Bahrain, he was winning and destroyed his vehicle on the bollard. So, you know, finally,
Yeah.
finally. He's actually going to get his second win.
I'm actually going to ask him something after this race. He went to reserve in GP2. But I potentially could have him, Superbro, Mr. D,
as reserves, well, just in case. Yeah.
As well as GP3. Ask him to see what he wants to do, but he's now coming around the middle sector on his final lap. It's been, well, he's made everything right for him. Could have had Demons challenging him, but Demons race fell away. The best he can really hope for is
6th now.
That's 6th place.
He's not getting 5th. And Jamesy, second last time out, might actually nick 7th for his teammate in his last lap. He closed about a 2 or yeah, that's them. Yeah.
Oh.
He closed a lot.
James in full wet?
No, it's inters. 1 lap pressure inters for Jamesy.
Third has just got the hairpin to go, and the final corner glides his way through the hairpin, he's done pretty well, to be honest. So, and then he comes around the final corner, fake, well-deserved win here in China. He weaves in celebration. Do not hit the wall. Oh, he
nearly did.
So, Bears the Word takes first place. Bevan, on his debut in XRL, it was going to be his debut last time out in Bahrain, but it's here now in China, and he comes home in second place. Negotiates final corner, hits the bollard on the way, but thankfully Tibbs was too far back.
The Ferraris are
17 seconds.
fighting for turn 11 and 12. It's going to be a last lap corner.
Is Tommy just ahead of Jamesy? Is Jamesy
just
going to
ahead.
go for it?
He will be going for it. He just tried going for it at turn 11.
Superbar takes P4. P5 is going to be Eyes. P6 is going to be Demons. But which of the Ferrari is going to finish ahead? Oh, Jamesy! Oh, give him a tap.
Give him a little tap. He's stayed on the track.
Side by side.
Rubbing.
Ferraris are rubbing the tyres. Going into the
Oh,
final
in the
Who's
last
gonna get
corner.
ahead?
Oh no! There goes Jamesy, 360. Is he even going to keep 8? Is he going to keep 8? There's Deeds, there's Deeds, there's Deeds. Is he going to keep 8?
No, it's fine,
He's going to do it.
It's fine.
Oh,
Oh.
Brandon is going to be 11. Didn't manage to catch up to Jackie. And that
It's on the
was a race.
It's on the final corner between the Ferraris. What? I can't think of what his name is, the engineer of Ferrari, but never mind. He's not going to be happy either way. But there is the race. 10-second penalties for Superbra, Jackie and Brandon. So write those down. 10 seconds for Bra, Jackie and Brandon. Brandon and Jackie, that won't change their position, but the Super Pride would, and I have a sneaking suspicion he might have to keep that, because I think that was for when he T-boned Jackie in the first couple of laps. But Bird takes the race victory on pole. Bevan takes second place, with Tibbs coming home in third. They started in the field. Oh, Bevan was fourth, Tibbs in seventh. So relatively good race for them. Demons on the front row ends up in sixth. Championship leader, I would say fifth. Even after these results provisionally, but we've got to go with what they are. Dominant victory, Mr. Bird. Get them into party. Devil. Tips. Best tips. Where are you, Tips? You even know my friend? Yeah, you are. There we go. We're all in, and we're all on the podium after that pretty entertaining race. All wet conditions all the way through. Cars were slipping inside it, but one car that I didn't see slipping inside of really that much, apart from the drifting, is Bird is the word. Comfortable victory for yourself. Well, you've had some. We had unlucky retirement in at Bahrain with that bollard of death in the first corner, which probably robbed you of almost a certain victory. But with today, you made it as certain as possible.
Yeah, well, I stick to the strategy and it just worked out, because it looked like it was going to go to the end. It just didn't in the end. And on the wets was the right choice.
Definitely, you made the right choices in the end. Is wet weather a sort of specialty for yourself?
Yeah, it's my favourite condition, and I always get good results in it.
Well, it definitely showed indeed. So good for your championship and a great win for yourself for today. Let's hope there'll be many more before the race, before the season is up. But we go for second place in your debut race for Xcite Racing League, Bevan. You was going to make your debut in Bahrain, but unfortunately didn't make it. But with this one, a good solid result. A few mistakes in the early going once you got used to the conditions, but once you got ready and were battling with Tibbs, cast him aside and then got through into second place. Must be pretty chuffed with that result.
Yeah, to obviously debut race to finish second is quite good. I'm very chuffed with that. I was perhaps trying to catch Bird at the end, but it was useless really with the pace he had and the new tyres he had. Struggled at the start really. Got overtook, moved down to 6th or 7th I think. They made a few places up, so that was good. But I think really I'm happy with that result.
Tell me, because of course I did see the interesting midfield pack. How was it for you? I think it was 4 or 5 wide at one point.
There was, yeah. I think it went at 4 wide going into the final sort of 180-degree hairpin, which was interesting. No one came together, which was quite a surprise, really, after what we heard in the last race. But that was quite good. But it was fun. That was the good thing about it, with all of us battling about.
Indeed, it was fun for us to watch as well. A bit confusing at times with the strategies, but your strategy ended up working out. Same with the guy in third place for Tibbs 91. A good solid drive for yourself, which means great points for Salva first and third, which you might be happy with that. Eventually lost out to Bevan in almost a race-long battle, but still a good result for yourself.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I did put near enough a dry set up on, so I'm glad that I finished third, to be honest, so it wasn't too bad.
Indeed. When you pitted for the wet tyres, was it a strategy you intended to make, or was you just going by what the conditions were doing?
Going by the conditions. I was going to put inters on, but I knew it was all the right thing anyway. So
very good. Very fortunate that you didn't there, because Siemens was the one who ended up in and ended up in 6th place, as with a couple of other drivers not getting the conditions right, but he was the one that did, so very well done for your third place. So Catalonia will be the next track for the Spanish Grand Prix for all these guys in GP3. Bird, I will go the final word for yourself. Catalonia, is it a strong track for yourself?
Yeah, I would say so. I had to adapt to it because I didn't really like it before I did the race, but I did a bit of practice, worked out, so plus the full wets, it works well with my conditions.
We'll see whether it does throw up wet conditions. A little bit less common than China, but there is always the chance of it happening, and that will be for next week. Any final words from you, Wes? Are you actually going to say some today? No, you're not. Fair enough. Well, there we have it there for the GP3 and for ourselves. We will see you. Well, actually, our next broadcast will be tomorrow with F1X Speed and XRL Bubbles for the F4 division, and then F5000 with F1X Speed and F1X Originals, which will wrap up the week in China before we then go to Sunday for the F1 division in Catalonia, Spain. Yeah, this has been the Chinese Grand Prix. Until next time, see you later.